Hey you guys, it's Apostle Michelle. I have a very inspirational, beautiful message for you guys today. I wanted to share something. I wanted to do this video a couple of weeks ago, but I just decided to do it really quick because I'm going to get lunch and then I'm going to head into work. And I'm actually watching this lady. She's walking by in the parking lot and she has all of her clothes with her. She has like a book bag with clothes in it, and I don't know where she's trying to go. She's walking around in the parking lot, and I don't know really what to do about this situation because I don't like seeing women out there on their own. And you guys know that I just moved in the country, so I'm not close to the city anymore. So if someone's out here in the country walking around, it's a little different from the city, you know, but she's over there, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to be heading to work soon, so I really don't know what to do about the situation. But you guys, while I'm here, I wanted to share something with you guys. A few weeks ago, I saw it was this family of birds, and I think their nest was right outside of my place where I live. So I went out there, and there's trees everywhere in the backyard. So in my neighbor's house, no one lives there, and so I was just sitting out there on my little steps because I don't have a porch. I really wanted a porch, but I don't have a porch, so I was just sitting outside on my little steps trying to get some fresh air. And so I'm seeing this family of birds. You have the mother bird, she's sitting here on the branch, and then the little baby birds, they're out of the nest and they're learning to fly. They're actually practicing flying. Okay, and so this one little baby bird, he is just flying, and he keeps flying into my neighbor's house, just hitting the house, just flying, you know, hitting it, bouncing off, hitting it. And the mother bird is right here watching it. She's watching him flying, hitting the house, hitting the house, hitting the house, you guys. And I'm just sitting there looking like, wow, this is so weird. I'm sitting here watching this baby bird just flying into the house. And so I'm just sitting there watching, and she's watching him. And so then eventually he stops hitting the house, and he flies to a branch, and he's, you know, stable on the branch and everything. And so then his mother just takes off and flies. And so then he flies away too. So I was just sitting there like, wow, this is so cool. And like, I was just getting all of this, like this revelation about these birds, how that's how it is with us, with God, and, you know. And so like, what I was just thinking is that, you know, whenever we are baby Christians, we just come to God, we're trying to learn the Bible, we're trying to grow, we're trying to figure out, you know, what a Christian life looks like. So we're reading and learning and going to church, and, you know, we're excited, but we're still in the nest. We're not ready to get out there and fly on our own yet, you know. We don't have enough word in us that if we go out there in the world, you know, something bad might happen to us. We may backslide. We may go back because we're not strong enough. So we're still in the nest, you know, the protection with the Father, with God protecting us, you know. And till we're learning, we're growing, we're getting our wings. Our wings are getting stronger. We're learning, we're getting stronger in the Word. We're getting our foundation. We're getting, you know, rooted. And then one day we get to the place where we're strong, our wings are strong, we have the Word in us, we have our foundation, and we're not falling so much, we're not sinning and doing all of this stuff. We're strong in God, we're strong in the Word, we're strong in our Christian walk. And so then we're at the place where God can let us out of the nest, you know, out of the nest, because if you do it the right way, if you stay in the nest and you get, you know, prepared, and you grow and you do it the right way, then when you get out, you're going to be completely prepared. But most of us, we just jump straight out of the nest. We can't fly. We don't know the word. We go out here and we get attacked like crazy because we're not ready. We're not fully developed. We're still babes. But whenever you're ready and the Lord releases you out the nest, you'll be able to fly. Even if you hit the wall, you hit the wall for a while and just hit into that wall, boom, boom, boom. And the Lord is sitting right there watching you. You know, he knows you're equipped. He knows that you can fly on your own. And so you hit the wall a little bit, you know, you get kind of dazed, because the little bird seemed like he might have been a little dazed. He was hitting the wall so hard. He might have been a little shook. But you get a little dazed because you hit the wall or fall or whatever you do. But the Lord knows that you can fly. He knows you have everything He is giving you. You're equipped, fully equipped to fly. And so He's sitting there watching you. And then something happens, and then you take off and you're flying. And you're going out here and you're enjoying, you know, just flying, checking out everything. Everything is new to you. And you're flying. And so this is what the Lord just told me, because I told Him I wanted to do this video and I wanted to talk to you guys about this, because it was just like when I was seeing this little baby bird and his mom sitting there watching him, I was just thinking about God and how God is with us. And so this is what the Lord just told me, that because I asked Him if He had anything that He wanted me to tell you guys from Him while I'm doing this video, and He said yes. He said, tell them I love to see them fly. I love to see them fly. You guys, how beautiful is that? The Lord loves to see us fly. Whenever we're going out there and we're equipped, you know, He wants to see us fly. He loves to see us fly. And so you guys, I thought that was really, really cool and beautiful. And like I said, that's something that the Lord wanted you guys to know. Whenever you are flying, He loves that. He's happy about that. He doesn't want us to be in a nest where we're not out here being able to enjoy things. And then you can think about it when it comes to ministry. Maybe you're called to ministry, and right now you're in that stage where you're being prepared to go out there and be released into ministry. Like a lot of people, they're not ready. Like this is like what I was saying about being in the nest. A lot of times we get out of the nest and we're not ready. You know, God has called you to ministry. You know, God has called you to be an evangelist. You know, God has called you to the ministry of healing. You know, all of this stuff about your calling. And so instead of waiting and getting prepared with God, we go out there before it's time. We get out of the nest before it's time. And guess what? All the doors that is supposed to open for us, those doors aren't open yet because it's not time. So we have to get out there and we have to try to force stuff to happen. We have to try to, you know, you know what I mean? So whenever it's time to get out the nest, everything is going to be lined up the way it's supposed to be so you can fly. So if you're out there right now and you know you're called to do, you know, ministry or, you know, different things with the Lord, and things just aren't really lining up, a lot of times it's not the enemy that's stopping things. It's just you're out there before your time. You just need to, a lot of times, maybe like with me, before I was truly released, I mean, I was able to do ministry, do little things here and there. But before I was truly released to go forward, I feel like that happened whenever I submitted underneath my home church. My home church that I'm still a part of, I'm still a member of. Whenever I submitted underneath their leadership, I feel like I was able to be released because I was submitted underneath the leadership. If you get to a place where you feel like, okay, it's just me out here, I'm gonna go out here and do what I'm called to do, I don't need to be submitted underneath anybody, you have to think about there is an order to things. Whenever you're submitted underneath someone, a leadership, and then you can be trusted, because if you're just out here on your own and you're not submitted to anyone, what can happen is the spirit of pride can get in. A lot of spirits could actually get inside, mainly pride, because I'm not saying you're too good to submit underneath someone, but you're not submitted underneath someone. And so even though, like, a lot of times the person that you're submitted underneath, they may not be that spiritually, they may not, like, you may be called to be an apostle or an evangelist that's walking in signs and wonders, but the person that you're submitted underneath, they just may be a Bible teacher. They may not know about spiritual things, deliverance and all of that. But the fact that you can submit underneath someone, even if they're not spiritually on your level, but you can submit underneath them and respect them and honor them and serve them, then you can be trusted and you can be elevated, and that will take you out of the nest. Okay? And so a lot of times the reason why we're struggling out here, we're like, God, where are you? I'm called, where are you? It's because you're out of the nest, or you're not submitted underneath someone. It's something that you're just not ready yet. So I thought that was really, really beautiful, you guys. So, I would just say stay in the nest until you're ready to be released. And just know God loves, he wants to see us flying. He wants to see us out there walking into what he's called us to do and walking with him. He wants to see us doing that. He loves to see us fly, he said. But just know that if you're in the nest, take your time in there, get developed, learn everything, get submitted underneath a leadership, find leadership, get submitted, find a loving leader to submit underneath, and ask the Lord to lead you to someone that you can submit underneath. And then whenever you submit completely. I mean, honor them, respect them. Don't speak negative behind their backs or anything like that. Really respect and honor that person that you submit to. Okay? And so that's like a tip that I wanted to share, because like I said, I thought this was a beautiful message about this bird, this baby bird that was just out there hitting this wall, and his mother sitting right there looking at him. And I'm sitting there looking at him too, and it's his brothers and sisters, whatever, they were just flying around having a good time. And so he's the one hitting the wall. But eventually, after a while of hitting that wall, he got it right. He was able to fly. All right, you guys. So I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll chat with you guys soon. All right, bye.